If you are an aspirant between the ages of 20 and 35, let me ask you a brutal question. How many times have you told yourself, the day I clear this exam, all my anxiety will disappear? My family, my society will finally respect me and I will be happy forever. We all do it, right? We delay our happiness. We treat our current life like a prison sentence, and the final selection list as the absolute escape key. It happens, right? But psychology reveals a terrifying truth that no coaching institute will ever tell you. What's that? The day after you achieve your biggest dream, your brain will automatically reset its baseline of happiness back to the zero. In psychology, this brutal loop is called the hedonic treadmill. Hedonic treadmill. And if you don't understand it right now, then you are chasing a ghost. The hedonic treadmill states that humans rapidly adapt to both good and bad changes in their lives, right? So when you are 22, you think getting a job will fix everything in your life. You get the job, you feel a high for 2 weeks, and then suddenly that high becomes your new normal. It happens. Now, you need a promotion to feel that same spark which you used to feel earlier. For an adult aspirant, the stakes are even higher. At age 30 or 35 like me, you are not just fighting a syllabus, you are fighting social judgments, right? You feel that a government rank will act as a shield against the taunts of your relatives. This is where Stoic philosophy enters the room. What's that? The philosopher Seneca once wrote, "We suffer more often in our imagination than in reality." By pinning 100% of your mental peace onto a future event, you are basically practicing internal slavery. Let's look at the sociological aspect of this trap. Society has designed a strict timeline for your life, like graduate by 22, marry by 25, buy a house by 30, settle down by 35. When you deviate from this timeline to prepare for UPSC or state PCS exam, society makes you feel invisible. You start developing what sociology calls status anxiety. To escape this anxiety, you work 14 hours a day. But let me tell you something from my own life experience. What is that? I'm not speaking from a textbook, right? I have lived this exact nightmare during my own UPSC journey for many years. I spent years trapped in this identical cycle. I remember sitting alone in my room, completely isolated, counting my attempts and watching my peers get corporate promotions, marrying, and some of them getting selections in other government exams, also in state PCS exams. Okay, I had tied my entire self-worth to the one single goal: clearing the civil services exam, the UPSC exam. I used to tell myself, if my name is on that final PDF, my life is a success. If it's not, my life is completely over. But then a massive shift happened. I saw few of my friends who actually cleared this exam and some PCS exam also and got into the services. And when I spoke to them a year later, expecting them to be in absolute bliss, happy and all, I was shocked. They were dealing with the exact same anxiety, the same existential dread, and the same pressure of society and family, just in a different office, under a different boss, in a different building. Okay, that was my wake-up call. I realized that the UPSC journey is designed to make you feel like your present moment doesn't matter. It traps you in a perpetual state of waiting to live. If you enter this exam with a broken, anxious mind and a rank cannot heal you, you will just be an anxious person with a position of power, only power. So what is the solution? Should you give up on your dreams of clearing the UPSC? Absolutely not. The solution is to change your relationship with that goal of UPSC. First, shift from outcome to identity. Stop studying to become an officer. Study because you are a person who values knowledge, discipline, and mental development, overall development. Okay, if your identity is tied to the process, a failure cannot destroy you. Listen, Mahendra Singh Dhoni, carefully. You will understand this. So, a success cannot corrupt you. Okay. Second, practice negative visualization. Spend 2 minutes imagining the worst case scenario. What if you never clear this exam? Okay. Realize that your brain is still highly educated and the world is full of thousands of alternate career paths. You will see these examples in your life. Okay. So once you lose the fear of failing, your performance automatically peaks. I have experience of this. Remember, the exam is a part of your life. It is not the entirety of your life. Get off the treadmill before it breaks your spirit. If this psychological analysis resonated with you, share your thoughts in the comments box. And have you ever felt trapped by this future happiness illusion? Like this video, share it with a fellow aspirant who needs to hear this today, and subscribe for more deep dives into the human minds. Thank you. I will see you in the next video.